right, everybody. Let's get off to school. And hurry, we're late.
I'll be right with you, Dad.
Here we go again. Off to the salt mines.
Salt mines? That's a fine attitude for the daughter of a high school principal to take. You should be setting an example. Has anybody seen my new muffler?
I'll get it, Dad.
Huh? Oh. A cat wearing my new muffler.
It isn't a cat, Daddy. It's a kitten.
That's beside the point. It still has a cat's tendencies to shed hair, and I resent having an animal wearing my clothes before I do.
Now, dear, there's no need to make a national catastrophe out of it. Jackie found the poor little thing half-starved and freezing. Your muffler was the warmest thing she could find to wrap it in.
I think it was a very noble and humane gesture on Jackie's part.
Well, I couldn't do anything else, Pop. Our teacher told us all to dispense the milk of human kindness. So I dispensed them, that's all.
Well, the next time you're in a dispensing mood, please remember I pay the milk bill. Oh, come on. I'll drop you off at school. I have to stop and see Judge Humphreys. Bye, darling.
Bye, dear.
You'll take good care of him, Mom, won't you?
Yes, darling.
Bye, Mom.
Bye, dear.
Come in, Mr. Erwin. Thanks for dropping over. Sit down, please.
Thank you, Judge.
Oh, I've got a problem. The boy's name is Philip Barstow. He registered at your school, but he never showed up.
Oh, yes.
The truant officer over at Maywood who picked him up is in favor of sending him to a reform school.
I see.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning, Mr. Quigley. This is Mr. Erwin. This is the gentleman I just mentioned.
Oh, glad to know you, Quigley.
Fine.
Mr. Erwin is the principal of our high school. He's earned himself quite a reputation for his knowledge of how to handle young folks. I wanted to get his opinion.
There's only one opinion that anyone can have as far as Barstow is concerned, and that is put him away. Nobody can get along with him. Why, he kicked me black and blue when I went out to take him in. Look at those shins.
Well, his mother died when he was 3 years old. He lived with his father, who is now wanted by the police.
That didn't give him much of a home life.
If you take my advice, you'll send him to reform school.
Oh, please, let's not be hasty about making such a decision.
If you just sign these papers, I'll put him where he belongs.
Now, just a minute, please. I don't believe there's such a thing as a bad boy. It's the way they're raised. Environment contributes a great deal to a youngster's way of life.
Then you wouldn't suggest a reformatory?
No, Judge, I certainly would not.
Have you any suggestions?
I think the boy should be given a chance. He's never had a home or parents to look after him. Probably thinks no one cares whether he lives or not. If he could be placed in some home with a good, refined family.
They wouldn't stay refined.
Mr. Quigley, please. What kind of a family have you in mind?
One like my own.
I think it's a good idea.
Yes, he'd be happy. What's a good idea, Judge?
You offered to take Philip Barstow into your home.
But I didn't. Or did I?
I think you're very generous, Mr. Erwin.
Then you're not going to send him to reform school, huh?
Not if Mr. Erwin takes him under his wing. You'll be doing a great thing. It should be an interesting experiment. If I didn't think it would work, I wouldn't have asked you to come over.
You had me in mind all the time.
Yep.
Well, I'd really like to do it.
I wouldn't tell the family too much about him if I were you. In fact, I'd tell them just as little as possible.
Oh, of course.
Mr. Quigley will bring him over to your house sometime this afternoon.
Look, Quigley, let's not be too hasty about this. Can't we talk it over man to man?
If I had my way, you wouldn't be here.
That's all right with me. See you some other time.
Wait a minute. You should enjoy living with a principal of a high school.
Erwin's a principal of a high school? I won't do it. I'd rather go to reform school.
It's too late for that. Mr. Erwin buttered your bread. Now you've got a lie in it.
Wait a minute. There must be some angle. Yeah, maybe he won't like me.
That should be easy.
All right, Warden. Throw on a switch. You know, Quigley, I think you're making an awful mistake putting me on a spot like this. Someday I'm going to be a taxpayer, a voter. You might be running for a political office.
You'll be in jail long before you can vote.
That's a nasty crack.
Oh! Ow! Oh, he did it again. Ow!
I don't want my family to hear. I couldn't explain.
You little brat.
I'm afraid you're not very sympathetic. You must have understanding and patience.
But...
That's what I keep telling him, but he won't listen.
I'm sure this boy and I will get along famously.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Did I say something funny?
Funniest thing I ever heard.
quite a character. If I knew the right people, I'd have him bumped off.
You would?
Maybe not. Just a thought. Forget it. You and I gotta have an understanding, Erwin. Here. Come on in. Put it down any place.
Oh, thank you.
Sit down, Erwin.
This is not in the form of criticism, Phil, but don't you think, seeing that I'm much older than you, that you should call me Mister?
I don't call nobody mister. Gives me an inferior complex.
Oh.
And you wouldn't want me to have an inferior complex, would you?
No. Oh, no. No.
Up to this point, we understand each other.
Yes.
About this reforming business.
What reforming business?
Let's put our cards on the table and face up. I know about that deal you made with the judge. It was here or else.
Oh, I thought you'd be happier here. You'd have someone to take care of you.
I don't need nobody to take care of me. I don't like that reforming business. If I thought I needed it, I'd go to the reform school. There I'd be doing business with professionals.
Well, I guess I made a mistake inviting you here, but I wanted to help you. I even told my family that your father was a friend of mine.
My father?
Yes, I didn't want my wife to know that you and I were complete strangers.
You mean they don't know I'm a delinquent?
Personally, I don't believe you are. I think you're very ill-mannered, if you don't mind my saying so.
Oh, that don't bother me none. I'm sorry if I blew my top, Erwin.
Phil, you're quite a problem.
Yeah?
You don't want to go to school?
I got a problem of my own.
Oh, well.
Don't be curious. We're getting along just fine. Let's keep it that way.
Hello there.
This is my wife. June, I would like you to meet Phil.
I'm very happy to know you, Phil, and I hope you'll feel at home here.
You got a nice layout here, June. Who's the kid, Bim?
Oh, this young lady is my daughter, Jackie.
Hi, killer.
Hey, you got a real hip kid there.
Yes, thank you.
You might as well meet the other Bim. This one's hepper than the little one.
Glad to have you with us, Phil. My name's Joyce.
Hi, Joyce. Yeah, this setup might work out all right. Stu.
Yes, dear.
Yeah, you got a couple swell offsprings, Erwin.
Thank you.
Oh, dear.
Oh, June.
What's the matter with her?
I don't know. I wonder what it is. I better go and see if I can be of any help.
Whatever it is, Daddy'll settle it.
Okay. Say, Phil, how would you like to see my brand new kitten?
Kitten? Are you kidding?
It's awful cute. I've got it in the basement.
Basement? Yeah, I'd like to look at it.
Come on, Joyce.
Now, listen, June.
Dinner's about ready, Mrs. Irving.
All right, Willie.
Mighty nice boy we got. I peeked in.
Yes.
He's lovely. Just lovely.
Please, Willie, later. Hold dinner. Now, June, look.
How could you have brought that boy here?
But he barely opened his mouth.
He opened it wide enough for me. What is this June business? He called you Erwin. And I didn't know until just now that I was mother to a couple of Bims.
This is an all right cat. Got lots of personality.
His name is Cleopatra.
Jackie named him. She wanted a girl.
Oh, yeah?
Sometimes I call him Pat, just to make him feel good.
I had no idea he was like that, honestly.
I thought you knew him.
Well, not personally. We have a mutual friend.
Who is the mutual friend?
Judge Humphreys.
Judge Humphreys handles delinquent cases.
Yeah, that's the man. Oh, you might as well know the truth. It was just a question of sending the boy to reform school or inviting him here.
Stuart Erwin, how could you have done such a thing? Bringing that boy to our home in the same house with our daughters? What were you thinking of?
Now, June, please listen to me.
Thanks for letting me hold your animal.
Maybe it was just that milk of kindness, I don't know. But the kid never had a home, and I thought if he came here for a couple of weeks, it might have a good influence.
You want to hold him?
Thanks. They don't put youngsters in reform school just for being fresh or rude. Stu, I don't think we should take a chance. Really, I don't.
Yeah, all right. I'll call Quigley to pick him up.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, dear, but it won't work. I'm certain of it.
I should have known better. Well, I'll tell Phil he has to go.
Let me hold him. I like kittens. We're going to be good friends, huh? Never had a pet. Always wanted one, though. You girls are awful lucky having such a wonderful mother and father. My mother died when I was 3 years old. Hello, Mr. Erwin.
Cleopatra likes Phil, too.
I was just telling your daughters how lucky they are to have such a wonderful mother and father, Mrs. Erwin.
Phil, we were just talking about you. We wondered...
Yes, Phil. We wondered if you were ready for your dinner.
Yes, ma'am. I'm hungry, too.
We have to feed Cleopatra first.
Okay.
One of these days, I'm going to fall in love with you.
Stu. Stu,
Huh? It's time to get up?
There's a burglar in the house.
Well, wake me up when he's gone.
Just as soon as I knew where I'd be.
Think I'll be okay here?
Sure. You hungry?
No, just a... Don't tell me you furnish meals here, too.
Yeah. You just hide down here. I got a plan to get food to you.
Yeah?
Look. Stu. Stu, get up.
Huh?
Get up.
Yeah.
Are you a man or a mouse?
I'm a sleepy mouse.
Wake up.
Huh?
There's a man coming up the stairs.
Who?
Get up and find out.
Oh, all right, I'm going. This man, okay. What are you doing prowling around this time of night?
I guess I just got restless, Mr. Erwin.
Well, go to bed and go to sleep. Give me a chance to sleep. I haven't closed my eyes. Well, Phil, I'll bet you're anxious to get back to school.
Yes and no. But I don't think it'll hurt me none.
Oh. Here, slip this on. It's a little chilly this morning.
Stu,
Yes?
your electric razor, the mix master, and the mantel clock are on the back porch. Will you drop them off at the repair shop?
Sure. Oh, I forgot. I left some papers on my desk.
Don't eat too fast, but hurry up or we'll be late to school. So what? So our teacher will send us to the principal. There's a man I can handle. Bye, Mom.
Bye, dear.
Hey, this thing's too big. Take a look.
It's better than getting pneumonia.
We're ready to go, Phil.
You go ahead. I'll walk.
We'll return to the Erwins in just a moment. Back to the Erwins.
Hello, dear. Is dinner ready? I'm starved.
It will be a little late. I had to go to a PTA meeting this afternoon.
Oh.
Oh, and thanks for taking those things to the repair shop.
Oh, I was glad to. Oh, I'm sorry I forgot them. I'll take them tomorrow.
But you must have taken them. They're gone.
No, I didn't. I'm sure of it, June. I always remember when I forget something.
Hi, Mom. Dinner ready?
It won't be too long. Have some bread and jam to tide you over.
I need some tiding over.
Did either of you girls take those things from the back porch that your mother wanted repaired?
Why, no.
Me neither.
Is Phil home?
No.
I saw him after school. He said he had to go into town and do something.
Oh.
Hi, everybody.
Say, you look pretty snazzy.
How do you like it? It looks very nice, Phil. I thought so, too. Thanks for the loan of your coat.
Where did you get the money to buy that?
I found it.
Where?
Down the street.
I don't believe you.
All right. So I had it.
I see.
Come on, Phil, let's have an appetizer.
Okay.
What do you think?
If the boy will help himself to things that don't belong to him, he'll steal anything.
But we have no proof, June.
I don't think we need any. There was nobody in this house all day. The girls didn't take them. You didn't.
Maybe if I had a little talk with him and explained things.
I'm afraid to have him in the house, Stu.
All right. Well, you tell the girls all about him so they'll understand.
All right, dear.
When do you expect Mr. Quigley back? I see. Well, tell him Mr. Erwin called, and I'd like to have him come to my house as soon as he comes in. Yes, after dinner will be all right. I want him to pick up Philip Barstow. Yeah.
Sure has been a swell day today. Didn't learn much in school, but that's to be expected. See, I can't sit here talking to myself.
I'm sure we're all interested in what you have to say.
We're very interested.
You know, I like you people. For the first time in my life, I'm appreciated.
What's the matter, dear?
I guess I ate too much.
Is that something new?
Stu. Now you can get your homework done.
Oh, there you are.
Looking for me?
I was just wondering where you were. Jackie, will you please get Cleopatra out of here?
Okay, Pop. Here, Cleopatra. Here, Pat. Now, come on, Cleopatra, stop playing. Haven't we got enough trouble around here? Here, Kitty. Here, Kitty. Look out, Kitty. Oh!
I'm not hungry enough to eat you.
Kitty! Kitty!
Oh, now, Jackie, stop your wailing. It'll be all right. Your cat only fell into the furnace.
Is that all?
Sure, we'll have him out in a minute. Here, honey, you take her.
Come on, Dick.
I'll get him.
No, you stay here, Phil. Willie, you go down and get Cleopatra and dust him off.
Yes.
Don't you worry about the cat. Willie will get him.
Where are you, Cleo? Here. Must be in here. Well, he ain't in there. Yeah. I know your voice anywhere, Cleo. Come on now. Kitty. Nice kitty. Pretty kitty. Come on, kitty. Come on, kitty. Nice little kitty. Come on now, Cleo. Kitty. Nice kitty. Pretty kitty. My, what big ears you got, Cleo? Come on now. Come on, kitty. Come on, kitty. Kitty. Come on, kitty. That's a powerful little cat.
What's going on around here? Willie!
Oh, my goodness, he's fainted.
Willie, come on, get up. Willie, what happened?
I was looking for Cleopatra, and I heard a voice over there. And I reached in there, and I saw a strange face. Oh, there he is again.
Get out of here. You can go up the stairs.
I'm through running away.
Who are you?
That's my father, Mr. Irwin.
Your father?
I thought this would be a safe hiding place for me.
Hey, Pop, look. There's the stuff you thought Phil swiped.
I can explain, Mr.
Let me
Irwin.
do it, Dad.
Well, I wish somebody would.
Well, I'm kind of handy fixing things, and Phil gave them to me to repair. I was glad to do something for you. You've been good to my boy. Oh, I know Phil didn't have a chance, but I guess it's mostly my fault. I've been hoping, Mr. Irwin, that he could stay on with you.
I didn't want to get you mixed up in this, Mr. Irwin. Tried to be as nasty as I could, but you kept me anyway.
I'm sorry, Phil, that I thought you took those things.
I never swiped anything in my life. Neither did my dad.
I'm giving myself up to the police. Maybe I can prove that I'm innocent.
Oh, now what?
That must be Mr. Quigley. You better come, Dad. That's a truant officer to take me.
Willie. Come on, Willie, wake up. Wake up, Willie. Are you all right?
Is he gone?
Yes. Come on, wake up.
Oh, Mr. Quigley, come in.
I told you it wouldn't work. You should have listened to me.
Yes.
I'm taking no chances with that monkey.
Phil isn't going with you.
He didn't do anything wrong.
Then why did you send for me?
To take him to reform school.
That's what I thought.
But we've changed our mind.
I'm afraid there's been a mistake, Mr. Quigley.
If you're trying to confuse me, you're doing a pretty good job of it.
I'm giving myself up to the police, taking my chances. Phil will go to school, then you'll be proud of both of us.
I will?
You see, Phil took these things to have this man fix them.
Then Cleopatra fell down the heat register.
And Willie fainted dead away. Not once, mind you, but twice. It's all very simple.
You understand?
Not quite.
You'll never have any more trouble with Phil.
And now you know why we sent for you.
I do? Who's this man?
Oh, that's Phil's mother.
Oh. Oh.
Well, that's one way of getting rid of him.
Mr. Barstow, I'm going to take you to see Judge Humphreys. After all, I did him a favor. Maybe he can help us.
I think you're a great guy, Mr. Irwin.
We won't argue that point, Phil.
You're all right, too, son.
You and your milk of human kindness.
This is one milk bill I don't mind paying.